Have you ever felt the immense pressure of carrying a responsibility that seems too heavy to bear? The truth is, being a chosen one often feels like a curse rather than a blessing. In this video, we'll delve into the unique struggles that come with being exceptional. Keep watching as we explore why this role feels overwhelmingly burdensome and how it can isolate you from others. By understanding these challenges, you'll gain insights into how to navigate this path with resilience and strength, transforming your perceived curse into a source of power and purpose. So let's dive in. The crushing isolation of a unique path. The path of a chosen one is often marked by profound isolation, intensifying the crushing burden and making it feel like too much. This solitude isn't just physical, it's an emotional and spiritual isolation that sets you apart from others. Imagine being at a crowded party, yet feeling like you're the only one who truly understands the weight of an unseen responsibility. This loneliness can be overwhelming and make the burden feel insurmountable. Friends and family might not understand the depth of your responsibilities, leaving you feeling misunderstood and alone. Think about sharing your deepest thoughts and dreams with someone, only to see confusion or disbelief in their eyes. This kind of misunderstanding can deepen the sense of isolation and make the crushing burden feel even heavier. However, this solitude can also be a source of strength, offering clarity and allowing you to hear your inner voice. It provides an opportunity for deep introspection and personal growth that is difficult to achieve amidst distractions. For example, consider a time when you took a solo trip or spent a weekend alone at home. Those moments of silence and self-reflection can lead to profound insights and a better understanding of yourself and your purpose. Embrace this isolation as a tool for self-discovery, helping to navigate the overwhelming burden. Use it to delve into your mind and uncover truths about yourself and your purpose that might otherwise remain hidden. In this quiet space, you can connect with your inner self and find the strength to carry on, even when it feels like too much. As a chosen one, your path is often different from those around you. This difference can create a feeling of separation, making you feel like you don't belong. You might feel like you are on a higher plane, but this also means you carry a heavier load. Picture yourself in a classroom where everyone is learning the basics, but you're tasked with solving complex problems on your own. This can be both isolating and challenging. The crushing burden is not just about physical tasks. It's about the emotional and spiritual weight you carry. You might feel like you are constantly battling inner demons, trying to live up to the high expectations placed upon you. This can make you feel like it's too much to handle. For instance, you might experience sleepless nights, worrying about the future and the impact of your actions. Emotional overload, turning intensity into power. The emotional burden of being a chosen one can feel like it's crushing you, with intense feelings of responsibility, fear of failure, and constant pressure. These emotions can be paralyzing, making the burden seem too much to handle. You might wake up every day feeling the weight of expectations and the fear of not living up to them, leading to anxiety and stress. However, these intense emotions can be transformed into a source of power. First, acknowledge your feelings. Don't ignore or suppress them. Recognize that it's okay to feel scared, anxious, or overwhelmed. These emotions are natural responses to your challenges. Understanding the roots of your emotions is crucial. Ask yourself why you feel this way. Is it because of past experiences, fear of the unknown, or high expectations? Identifying the cause helps address it. For example, if you fear failure, remind yourself that mistakes are part of learning and growth. Channel these emotions into constructive energy. If anxious about a big task, break it into smaller steps. Focus on what you can do now instead of worrying about the entire project. Use your feelings as motivation to work harder and smarter. For instance, if worried about an upcoming presentation, prepare thoroughly and practice. Instead of letting fear consume you, use it as fuel. Let worries drive you to improve and excel. Think about successful people who faced similar struggles and used their challenges to fuel success. Their stories remind you that you can overcome difficulties and achieve greatness. This transformation requires effort and mindfulness. Practice techniques like meditation or deep breathing to stay grounded. These practices help manage stress and keep emotions in check. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Talk to someone you trust or seek professional support. The universe's messages, finding guidance in synchronicities. As a chosen one, the weight of your role can feel crushing, but you are often more attuned to the subtle messages from the universe. These synchronicities serve as guidance and validation, helping to lighten the burden. Pay attention to these signs, as they can provide reassurance and direction when you feel overwhelmed. They can come in various forms: a chance encounter, a song on the radio, a recurring number, or even a vivid dream, all pointing you toward your destiny. Understanding these synchronicities requires openness and awareness. Being present and mindful can help you feel more connected to your purpose and more confident in your path, reducing the sense that it's too much to handle. Embrace these signs as a form of spiritual guidance, reminding you that you are not alone. Trust in these messages and let them guide you toward your true destiny, easing the overwhelming pressure. For example, imagine you're feeling lost and unsure about your path. Suddenly, you keep seeing the same number everywhere you go. This recurring number is a synchronicity, a message from the universe that you're on the right path. Or perhaps you're struggling with a decision and a song on the radio speaks directly to your situation, giving you the clarity you need. These moments are not mere coincidences. They are the universe communicating with you, offering support and guidance. Being open to these signs means being mindful and present in your everyday life. When you notice a synchronicity, take a moment to reflect on what it might mean for you. Write it down. Think about how it relates to your current situation and consider what action you might take in response. This practice can help you feel more connected to your purpose and reduce the overwhelming pressure of being a chosen one. Trusting these messages can be challenging, especially when you feel overwhelmed. But by believing in the guidance of the universe, you can find comfort and reassurance. This trust can help you feel less alone and more supported in your journey. Embrace these synchronicities as a source of strength and guidance, helping to manage the crushing burden of being a chosen one. Confronting the shadow self. The burden of being a chosen one often involves confronting your shadow self, the darker aspects of your personality and psyche that can make the burden feel even more crushing. Your shadow self holds your deepest fears and insecurities, amplifying the feeling of being overwhelmed. Ignoring these aspects can lead to internal conflict and self-sabotage, making the pressure feel insurmountable. Integrating your shadow self involves facing these fears head-on and accepting them as part of you. This process can be painful, but is necessary for true self-awareness and growth, helping to lighten the burden. Imagine facing a fear of failure that holds you back. Instead of avoiding it, confront it by acknowledging it and understanding why it exists. This awareness can reduce its power over you. To embrace your shadow self, start by acknowledging your fears and insecurities. Write them down and reflect on them. Understand their origins and how they affect your life. For instance, if you fear not being good enough, think about where this belief comes from. Is it from past experiences or external pressures? Recognizing the source can help you address it. Next, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would a friend. Accept that everyone has flaws and that these do not define your worth. Self-compassion can reduce internal conflict and make the burden feel less overwhelming. Integrate these aspects into your daily life. Instead of hiding your fears, use them as a tool for growth. If you fear public speaking, start with small steps like speaking up in a meeting. Gradually, you'll build confidence and reduce the power of this fear. Mindfulness and meditation can also help. Spend time each day in quiet reflection, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice can help you become more aware of your shadow self and learn to accept it as part of who you are. Imagine you're in a dark room with a flashlight. Instead of fearing the shadows, you shine your light on them, seeing them clearly for the first time. This act of illumination makes the shadows less intimidating. Similarly, when you face your fears and insecurities, they lose their power over you. This newfound clarity and understanding can lighten the crushing burden and help you move forward with confidence. Embracing your shadow self is not about eliminating your fears, but about integrating them into your life. It's about turning your vulnerabilities into strengths. When you understand and accept all parts of yourself, the burden of being a chosen one becomes more manageable. You realize that your fears are not weaknesses, but opportunities for growth. Lessons from mythological archetypes. The crushing burden of being a chosen one is echoed in mythological archetypes, offering valuable lessons and insights into managing the overwhelming weight. These ancient stories provide a sense of timeless connection and purpose, reminding you that your struggles are part of a larger narrative. This perspective can offer comfort and guidance. One of the most common archetypes is the hero. The hero's journey is filled with challenges and obstacles that seem insurmountable, yet through courage and perseverance, the hero overcomes these trials. Think of characters like Hercules or King Arthur. Their stories show that even the greatest heroes face doubts and fears, but they push through because of their sense of duty and inner strength. This teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward despite it. From the hero, you can learn to set small, achievable goals. When the burden feels too heavy, break your challenges into smaller tasks. Celebrate each small victory to build confidence and momentum. For instance, if you have a daunting project, start with the easiest part and gradually tackle more complex tasks. Another important archetype is the sage. The sage is wise and reflective, often providing guidance and insight. This figure represents the power of wisdom and self-reflection. For example, Yoda from Star Wars or Merlin from Arthurian legend. These characters remind us that knowledge and introspection are powerful tools. By taking time to reflect on your experiences and learning from them, you can gain the wisdom needed to navigate your path. To embody the sage, practice mindfulness and journaling. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your thoughts and feelings. Write down your experiences and what you've learned from them. This can help you gain clarity and insight, making the burden feel more manageable. Also, seek out mentors or books that offer wisdom and guidance. The martyr is another key archetype. The martyr sacrifices themselves for a greater cause, demonstrating the power of selflessness and dedication. Think of Joan of Arc or Jesus Christ. Their stories highlight the importance of sacrifice and the impact one person can have on the world. While the burden may feel overwhelming, the martyr shows that enduring hardships for the greater good can be incredibly meaningful and fulfilling. From the martyr, you can learn the value of prioritizing your efforts, focus on what truly matters, and let go of less important tasks. For example, if you're overwhelmed by responsibilities, determine which tasks align with your core values and delegate or postpone others. This can help reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed. Rituals for spiritual rejuvenation. The crushing burden of being a chosen one can be exhausting, making it essential to have rituals for recharging your spirit. These rituals don't have to be complex. Simple practices like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature can profoundly impact your well-being. Meditation is a powerful tool for calming the mind and reconnecting with your inner self. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. Even just a few minutes each day can help clear your mind and reduce stress, making the burden feel lighter. Journaling allows you to process your emotions and gain clarity. Writing down your thoughts and feelings provides a private space for reflection on your journey, understanding your challenges, and celebrating your achievements. Regular journaling can help you find solutions to your problems, making the overwhelming burden more manageable. Spending time in nature is also rejuvenating. Whether it's a walk in the park, hiking in the mountains, or simply sitting by a lake, being in nature helps you feel grounded and connected to the world around you. This connection can give you a sense of peace and perspective, helping to lighten the burden you carry. Tailor these rituals to your spiritual inclinations. If lighting a candle and setting an intention for the day brings you peace, make it a daily practice. The act of lighting a candle can symbolize letting go of stress and welcoming positive energy, creating a moment of calm and focus. Practicing yoga combines physical movement with breath control and meditation, balancing your mind, body, and spirit. Regular yoga practice can increase your physical strength and flexibility, improve your mental clarity, and enhance your emotional resilience, helping you manage the overwhelming burden. Engaging in creative activities like painting, drawing, or playing music allows you to express yourself and release pent-up emotions. Creativity channels your energy into something positive and fulfilling, easing the weight you feel. Rituals provide structure and stability, helping manage the feeling that it's too much. They create a sacred space for reconnecting with yourself and your purpose, essential for processing emotions and finding strength. By incorporating these rituals into your daily routine, you honor your journey and take care of your well-being, helping to manage the overwhelming burden. Finding strength in the silent community. The path of a chosen one is often solitary, but there is a silent community of kindred spirits who understand your struggles, helping to alleviate the crushing burden. This silent community offers a sense of belonging and validation, knowing that others have faced similar challenges. This knowledge can provide comfort and encouragement, easing the feeling that it's too much to handle. This community is a spiritual and emotional connection that transcends the physical realm. It's the understanding that others, even if unseen, share your experiences on a deep level. This connection helps to lighten the burden and makes you feel less alone in your journey. Knowing that others have walked this path and endured similar trials can be a powerful source of strength. Embrace this silent community as a source of strength and inspiration. Draw on the collective wisdom of those who have come before you. Let their journeys guide you, reminding you that you are part of a larger web of chosen ones. This awareness can ease the overwhelming pressure you feel. You might feel this connection in moments of intuition or through experiences that resonate deeply with you. It could be a feeling of camaraderie when reading about historical figures who overcame great odds, or sensing a shared struggle when listening to certain stories or music. These connections are subtle but profound, reinforcing the idea that you are not alone. To tap into this silent community, seek out stories, books, and teachings of those who have faced similar burdens. Their experiences can offer insights and lessons that resonate with your own journey. Engage with material that speaks to your soul, providing both solace and inspiration. These connections can serve as a reminder that your struggles are part of a greater narrative shared by many. Meditation and introspection can also help you connect with this silent community. In quiet moments, you may feel a sense of unity with others who understand your path. This spiritual practice can strengthen your sense of belonging and reduce the feeling of isolation. Reflecting on the journeys of others can provide a roadmap for your own path, highlighting the resilience and strength inherent in the role of a chosen one. Incorporating these practices into your daily life can help you feel more connected and supported. Whether through reading, meditation, or simply being mindful of the presence of others in spirit, acknowledging this community can alleviate some of the burdens you carry. Remember, you are not alone in your struggles. The silent community of kindred spirits is always with you, offering strength, inspiration, and understanding. By drawing on this collective wisdom, you can find the courage to continue on your path, even when it feels too much. Embrace this unseen network as a powerful ally in your journey, helping to lighten the load and provide a sense of shared purpose. For more insightful content, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Join our Discord community through the link in the description and become one of the chosen ones.